Guppies and Tetra, two of the most classic small aquarium fish in this hobby, with somehow a spicy rivalry. But if you can only choose one, which one truly deserves to be the ultimate small aquarium fish? This is Taj Mahal Aquatics, and let's find out who is the best. When we think of a small aquarium fish, Guppies and Tetras are two of the most classic names that instantly pops out. Both are beginners friendly, both are small and colorful, and quite popular too. But if you can only choose one, which one should it be? Should you choose Guppies or Tetras? Some say Guppies are the best, while others say Tetra are better. But instead of wasting our time endlessly debating, why don't we settling this once for all with a showdown? And I'm gonna judge them from the best looks, behavior, and compatibility, breeding potential, as well as availability and price. And at the end, we'll see which one of these fishes is the best choice for you. Wanna know who's the best? Let's start the showdown, shall we? Let's start with the obvious one, looks. As this is what you first see with these two fishes, right? Guppies are basically the peacocks of small aquarium fish. You see them in every color imaginable, as well as some awesome patterns, as well as some awesome tail shapes too. This fish is more like a fashion model, and if there's a fashion week, Guppies would be the first one on the runway. Tetras, on the other hand, they also look awesome, but in my opinion, not as striking as Guppies, I'd say. But they do have their own kind of charm. If you're looking for uniqueness, Tetra is definitely the fish you gotta choose, as they come in a lot of unique variants, and one of it is the glow light Tetra that I have. I have some glow light Tetra in my 15-gallon right now, and I must admit that they make a unique touch to my 15-gallon tank. Sure, they may not be as eye-catching as Guppies. They look incredible in groups, as they are a group fish anyway. So if you want something that's bright and colorful, then Guppy is your choice. But if you want more unique fish, then go with the Tetra. So for looks, both fish are winners here, in a different way. Now let's talk behavior. Both Guppy and Tetra are quite chill and friendly most of the time, but Guppies, oh boy, they sometimes get a little too far. They like to chase anything, especially each other's. Like cops chasing a stolen car on the highway. Usually it's the male and females, and they usually chase each other because of mating, or they want to do something bad with the females. While Tetra, they are the true definition of chill guys. As long as you get them in a perfect group, they wouldn't cause any drama. But when it comes to compatibility with tank mates, both can work in a community setup. But for Guppies, you better be a bit careful with what you are going to pair them with, as they can be a potential bullying target. While with Tetra, I guess they can handle compatibility better, especially with larger species, less prone to bullying, just as long as you don't get a bigger fish with them. So for this round, Tetra do slightly better than Guppy this time. But if you manage to keep your Guppies with other fish bullying free, you can share your experience in the comments. Alright, let's talk about breeding potential. And I guess I can see a clear winner here. If we talk about breeding, Guppies are the champions. One of the greatest things about having Guppies is how great their breeding potentials are. Guppies have the greatest breeding potential, which is good for fish keepers that want to try fish breeding. And if you Google the easiest fish to breed, Guppies are the first name that pops out, and for a good reason. And best of all, they are life bearers, which means you get a fully born fry, and you can just harvest the fry straight away. No eggs, no waiting, no stress. While with Tetra, it's a whole different story. They don't offer you this privilege like the Guppy does. They are far from easy to breed. And if you do want to breed them, the process is more of a hassle than fun like the Guppy. They need some specific conditions, patience, and a bit of luck. So in this round, Guppies are the clear winners. But for you who's on Team Tetra, have you actually breed your Tetra? If so, how did it go? Drop your experience in the comment section. I genuinely want to know. Next round, tank size. When purchasing a fish, tank size is a huge deal, as the last thing you want is a megalodon situation in your tank. Guppies are more on the flexible side. You can fit them in a 10-gallon just fine, but they can also live just fine in a tank as small as 5 gallons. But let's be real, where's the fun of keeping a fish in a 5-gallon? While with Tetra, there are some species that can live in a 10-gallon, but depending on the species, many of them prefer a 20 or even a 30 gallons to fit them. And if you have those gimmick aquarium kits under 5 gallons, those are definitely a no-go for them, and 10-gallon is the smallest option for them. So for tank flexibility, Guppy wins, as you can fit them in a tank as small as 5 gallons. But if tank size is not your concern, which would you pick? Guppies or Tetra? Let me know your pick in the comments. Let's talk about availability, as this is another key factor, because after all, how would you buy the fish if they are nowhere to be found? Luckily, both are pretty easy to find. Guppies, you can find them everywhere, from sketchy fish stores to big aquarium stores or chain pet stores. You can find this fish wherever you go. Tetra are also easy to find, but what kind? If the Tetra that you are looking for are something like neon or those obnoxious glowfish tetras, then yeah, they are quite easy. But if you are going for a much more unique ones, like Amber Tetra or Glowlight Tetra like mine, you need to look a bit harder. So it's another win for Guppies, as wherever you go, you can always find this fish. Tetras are also easy to find, but only if you are aiming for the common one like neon. And now for the final round, the price. Guppies are so cheap. Not only you can find them everywhere, but you can also get them for crazy cheap. They are a perfect fish if you want something that's bright, colorful, and eye-catching, but still really cheap, as you may already burn the money for the tank setup. Tetra are still pretty cheap too, but for some rare ones like Congo, they may cost a bit more, which is obvious as they are slightly trickier to find. But they only cost an extra penny. The only catch, you'll need to buy a group of them. But you may also do the same with Guppies, as I bet you may not get just one singular Guppy. So for the last round, it's a tie. Both are great value for money fish, which is great if you need a good fish that doesn't bust your bank account. So what can we conclude? For looks, both fish are equal. For behavior and compatibility, Tetra dominates. Breeding, Guppy takes the crown. Tank size, Guppy wins again. Availability, Guppy also win. Price, although Tetra could potentially lose in this round, it's a tie for both fish. So overall, the Guppy steals the crown. They are fun and colorful, plus they are pretty cheap and easy to find. But that doesn't say Tetra are bad. And if you want some small fish that's anti-mainstream, Tetras are a fantastic pick too. But for you who watched this video, which side are you? Team Guppy or Team Tetra? Vote now in the comment section. So there you go. Those are the epic showdown of the classic small aquarium fish, Guppies, and Tetras. When talking about small aquarium fishes, these two will always come to mind, as these two are the most popular ones. But when choosing the best one, people may have a different opinion on which is the best small fish for fish tanks. Some say Guppies are the best, as they are cheap and colorful, while others will say Tetras are the best, as they are much more unique than Guppies. Choosing these two fishes is like choosing the best pizza from two different pizza shops. But that's my showdown for these two classic fishes, and now I will leave it to you to vote for the best one. So that's a wrap for this video, and are you on Team Guppies or Tetras? Let me know in the comment section below, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and share this video to your friends before they choose between Guppies and Tetras. Subscribe this channel if you want to see more fun fish content, as there will be more in the future. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you next time.